and work on a few different tactics and techniques so that we can get better and stay proficient so that we can keep the community safe.
All right, y'all, welcome back to Commodore Arms channel. Okay, today we're checking out something out of Canada. Now, I don't think we've checked out something from Canada in a while, to be honest, but this one looks pretty cool. Now, we've checked out the Royal Canadian Mounted Police previously, but this is going to be their ERT, or their Emergency Response Team. Now, I know you guys were saying that the RCMP was kind of like the federal police, so I imagine the ERT is probably going to be similar or most closely related to our hostage rescue team for our FBI. Again, I'm not really sure. I'm sure there's some nuances as far as what their jurisdiction is or what they actually respond to, or if there's any other kind of local police that would handle certain situations. But yeah, I imagine these guys are probably pretty well suited for anything generally counter-terror related. And I'd imagine hostage rescue kind of also falls underneath that as well. But this is some training that they're doing kind of like out in the public, which is always like super cool to kind of see how the general public works around them, and of course how they work around the general public. So yeah, should be a good one. Let's check it out. Okay. Oh, okay, here we go. Let's check out the gear real quick. You guys already know we have to do this. Okay, so the patch is pretty cool. I'm not sure. RCMP something. Kind of looks like CAC, to be honest. Okay, so they're wearing some Avon, looks like C50 mask. Okay, pretty good mask. I have the same one. And then these are like the voice modulators, so they're pretty cool because they make you sound like a stormtrooper. So it looks like he's rocking one, this dude's rocking one, and I don't think this guy is. Yeah, if you don't have that, it's kind of, it's easy enough to communicate, but when things are, getting blasted off, especially if you don't have electronic hearing protection, like, you're really not going to hear too much. The communication is going to get pretty hard. Yeah, I like the Ranger Green sort of get up they have here. We had very similar stuff when I was on the Recapture Tactics team, except it was like a flight suit. It was very, very comfortable as well. All right, so he's rocking Safariland holsters. These are nice because if you're trying to switch between different firearms or different holsters, you can just, slide it on and off, and you can kind of wear the same belt setup and not have to take off your belt too. Damn, but they're M4 looking setup. Maybe like it's a C8 or something since it's Canadian. I don't really know. But he's got a GoPro on it, a nice little, I think it's a Surefire light. Damn, okay. These guys, yeah. These guys probably have some pretty good money. Damn. Okay, dude, okay. Sorry, hold on. Oh, man. He's got the twisted helmet strap, though. Okay, that's just something small that I noticed. Really doesn't mean anything, I guess. It happens. But, yeah, if it's like, because you get it, like, perfectly adjusted, and I know when there's a twist because I'm like, why is this, like, fitting just slightly too tight now? But these are nice. They're kind of like good for battle tracking or even sending pictures or messages. We called it the Net Warrior. I'm not sure what their equivalent is. And then as far as the laser, it looks like he's got a PEC 15, which is pretty good. I have the same one. It's nice because it's got like an IR laser, an IR illuminator, and also visible laser. But geez, this is like one of the biggest handheld ballistic shields I've ever seen. Like, this thing must be like 40 pounds at least, but looks like it's got a little light on it too, which is pretty sweet.
My name's Anthony Stewart. I'm a constable with the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. I am on the emergency response team, and on our unit we attend calls that are high risk or have the potential to be high risk. They'll call us out to help use our tools, tactics, and techniques to resolve that issue because we train.
Damn, okay. No kidding. The drone has a flashlight too? That's gotta be, I mean, I'm sure it's like a general commercial drone, but they just fit it with a flashlight or something. That's pretty freaking sweet. It's got like the blade guards as well. Yeah, using a drone in like CQB environment, it's not too hard. And it gives you a really good idea of kind of what the room looks like, because you can battle plan it all you want, but yeah, it's nice to be able to actually see what everything looks like, see where the furniture is, and of course see where the bad guys or non-bad guys would be.
In those tactics, we have the ability to provide a safer way of bringing things to a conclusion.
That's awesome.
Top priority.
That's a good idea, man.
Harm. So if we go into any type of situation, that's our top priority.
Oh, dude. And another thing, like, this Pelican case looks like it's been through the case alone looks like it's been through the ringer. The rifles, I gotta say, look pretty freaking brand new. I imagine they've gotten some upgrades pretty recently. And then over here, kind of looks like a 320, but I think it's just like a sort of non-lethal. Okay, and then they have some nice, I think those are Solomons. Yeah, damn. These guys definitely have some good money. I have no idea what that was, though.
Areas on the water, areas at height, rural areas, urban areas.
Okay. No idea what that says. This looks a lot like the Pacific Northwest, so maybe this is close to Vancouver or something.
Areas, urban areas. So we do try to train in all those different types of venues so that we're accustomed to operating and able to do the jobs that we need to do.
Word. Yeah, I wouldn't want to piss these guys off.
Other teams in the RCMP that we call upon, so we have the snipers, breachers.
Well, okay, so he's saying, what is this breaching tool? Okay, I have not seen breaching technologies. Okay, I don't think I've ever seen a breaching tool like that. Interesting. I want to see how they actually use it. These guys, so they say snipers and they show like the most CQB looking dudes ever, like futuristic battlefield stuff. And I guess, yeah, I'm pretty sure these are just like respirators. I think I've seen these before on like the Team Wendy website or something.
Breachers, explosives disposal unit, police dog services, they'll come out to almost every single call with us. We have air services, they provide an aerial platform for us. Great asset to have on the team.
Yeah, no doubt. Get some snipers on there too.
So today's training, we're going to be...
That window makes me nervous.
When we get a day and we get a venue like this, we like to maximize our training as best we can. So we'll bring everybody together and work on a few different tactics and techniques so that we can get better and stay proficient so that we can keep the community safe.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it looks like great training, that's for sure. I want to see that breaching tool again. Okay, I mean, I guess it's all about leverage. It's kind of cool that the handles are a little bit higher. Oh, you can't even really see it. But yeah, it's kind of cool that the handles are a little bit higher. So I guess the center, I don't know, maybe you get more like momentum. I don't know. Okay, pretty cool. I mean, it looks like it worked at least.
So that we can keep the community safe.
Oh, nice. Okay, hitting you from 2 angles. Nice. What in tarnation? That
is the Marine.
Dude, that boat looks so expensive, but it looks like super freaking high speed.
The Marine training, it's a very dynamic environment and things can change very quickly. The type of boats that we use, I believe they're about 11 meters long. They have the capability to move quickly to a location, and with the sponson, the rubber inflatable part on the exterior of the boat, we can actually touch up against other boats, and that's something that we need to be able to do in case we need to get on a boat that somebody has, again, done something on that boat that we need to go on and deal with.
Okay, I didn't even consider that. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. You don't want like a rigid boat, because if you slam it in, you know, you're probably going to bounce off, and obviously you're going to damage your stuff too. But I'm sure that's not really that much of a concern. It does make it a lot easier to board when you have something that's not going to, you know, smash up against it.
Within our region is one of the largest ferry structures in North America. If there's any type of risk or any high-risk situation that evolved on a ferry, we would be responding to that. So we have to have the capacity and the capability to get to the ferry, get on it, and then deal with whatever problem or whatever is happening on the ferry that needs to be dealt with.
Dude, these guys look freaking badass. It's always cool to have the maritime aspect of it.
My favorite part about working with the emergency response team was the diversity of teams and work that you could do. If I wanted to do a different type of investigation, there was always the option kind of to talk to people and, again, show we are just people. We're all just people doing jobs and doing the best that we can. So,
nice mustache.
When we intervene in something and nobody gets hurt, or nobody else is going to get hurt, that's, I think, one of the most satisfying things to prevent.
He's like, we're not really worried about the bad guy getting hurt as long as nobody else gets hurt. I like how he clarified that, because these guys definitely look like they can do some violence pretty well.
To prevent something from happening or escalating or getting worse. I'd say the favorite part of my job in ERT is working with my teammates, hands down. It's a great group of people. They're all very forward-thinking, very open. It's just a great group of friends, great group of teammates. I don't know how else to describe it, but I love it every day, going to work with my friends.
This music is, it's like I don't even know how to describe it. It's like, kind of like a vlog, kind of like an inspirational video. But like, I don't know. I mean, okay. Yeah, holy cow. These guys have a lot of different capabilities, have some pretty nice kit, which is understandable kind of for what they're doing and what they're asked to kind of respond to. It's nice for them to have the right setup that they need. Yeah, I'm sure we've heard about the ERT at some point, but I don't know, we might have seen them in passing as well, but yeah, it's kind of cool to be able to check out a video like this that goes a little bit more in depth as far as some of the different operations they do. And of course, seeing the actual gear, seeing the training they do, their training focus, how they're actually going into these buildings. I don't know how they acquire these buildings. I've always wondered how that actually works, just getting this random house in a neighborhood and kind of having these police assault it like this. But okay, pretty freaking cool. He's got a Halligan tool as well. Yeah, this literally looks like just a rural neighborhood. It must be cool to be over here and just get like this awesome show. Yeah, so definitely a cool video. Now, again, we've checked out the Royal Canadian Mounted Police before, but it is nice kind of seeing these special teams. Generally, when you see counter-terror police, the gear is probably going to look pretty similar. It is kind of cool to see some of the nuanced stuff, like the breaching tools and whatnot. So it is going to look, for the most part, relatively similar to other counter-terror police that we've seen, or teams that kind of have the same mission focus. But again, when you're talking about Canada, we can see a little bit more differences as far as the landscape, some of the buildings and infrastructure they're working with, and of course, like the laws or even like the focus. Because when it comes to police, you can imagine different police have different optics, and really depending on that, it's kind of how you're going to approach certain situations. But yeah, I mean, Canadian Mounted Police, they have a kind of like a lineage of being very professional. So these guys are going to be very much, you know, kind of in line with that. And of course, when you're talking about these highly specialized teams, the personnel themselves are just going to be at like a higher standard because there's a lot more expected of them. And of course, there's a little bit more vetting that goes into it because I imagine these guys probably go through the ringer when it comes to like evaluations, examinations, and, you know, a bunch of physical stuff as well. So yeah, very cool. If you guys have any experience with the ERT, good or bad, I guess, let me know down in the comments section. And of course, if you guys have any information to add to the video in general or clarify, let me know down in the comments section. But very, very cool. Thank you again for the awesome recommendation. I got this on Instagram. And yeah, of course, what really caught my attention initially was kind of the gear. So yeah, I think I've already said this, but if there's people wearing really cool gear, then I'm probably more likely to want to check it out because naturally, I guess that's just what draws my attention. But yeah, pretty happy I checked it out. And it's cool to actually get that interview, kind of get a little bit inside the mindset or the actual mission set for these guys. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, let me know down in the comments section. And of course, if you have anything to recommend it down below. But yeah, I do appreciate you guys. I know we have some Canadian stuff, but I don't think we don't have anything ERT because I think that's the first time I saw that patch. But yeah, this patch wall is growing like every week. But yeah, I really do appreciate all the patches and all the stuff you guys send me. And I just appreciate all the love and support that I get down in the comment section. So yeah, definitely keep it up. Thank you guys again. Of course, if you have anything to recommend, whether it be reactions or any other stuff like educational stuff, historical stuff, you can feel free to recommend it down below. But yeah, I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. That's it for this video. I'll see y'all in the next one.